Starfield's biggest update is here. What to do first? Hello everyone, this is Richard. Welcome to a breaking news edition of Starfield Essentials. If you're like me, you're really glad Bethesda released version 1.11.33. This update brings fundamental and game-changing improvements to Starfield play. Here are the top 4 aspects that I recommend checking as soon as you have the update installed. They include gameplay options, maps, customizing your ship interior, and bug fixes. Let's talk about gameplay options. These include 2 main categories, combat and non-combat. I covered all of my choices in a previous video, so I'll quickly share highlights here. For the combat options, you'll have to decide how much damage you want to deliver and how much to take. This applies on the ground and in space. Basically, the tougher you make it, the more XP you get. I've been playing the beta with the options on the screen, and they've made play more exciting. I know some of you monsters out there have cranked up everything to get the maximum 75% XP boost. Let me know in the comments how it's been going. How often do you die per session? Personally, I end up doing more sneaking around and shooting with cover than before. An important addition to taking damage is the way you gain afflictions. Now you can get puncture wounds and other afflictions from human combat. I really like this feature as it seems more realistic. Again, the bigger the XP boost, the worse for your character. Let's consider non-combat options now. Some of the most significant features here involve changing how your character can access ship cargo at a distance. I took the XP hit for this benefit because it is just so convenient. Also new are options for reducing your character carry capacity and making ammo have weight. Although I'm finished carrying 10,000 rounds of each ammo type, 1,000 rounds for my core weapons are no problem. Another non-combat option involves vendor credits. This is a big change, but not as much as some mods that let you 10x a vendor's cash supply. With this update, basically you can trade an XP hit for increased credits at vendors. This does not seem to include ship vendors, however. This change will still take hours off my loot selling process, and I will probably not worry about using a mod. Now let's turn to maps. I have a whole video on why I think the new maps are game-changing. Basically, you can now plan out what to visit as soon as you land. You don't have to get near a POI to determine what it is. Most importantly, any landed ships appear as realistic orange icons. As soon as I land on a planet, I search the map for those orange icons. I usually head straight for them and steal whatever I find. If you are more discerning, you can use the orange icon to do some ship identification. Based on what you see, you can decide whether or not the ship is worth raiding. One quick note on stealing ships. With the beta, if you stole a ship on ground or in space, your original ship disappeared. I need to test this in the final version. I hope Bethesda doesn't make this mechanic permanent. See my linked video in the description for details. Maps of cities also have icons for individual locations. They work like POIs, meaning you have to walk up to them and discover them to change the icon from gray to white. Once you've visited them, though, in the future, you can fast travel directly to a shop from within a city. This makes it so much easier to get where you want to go. You can now also customize your ship interior. I think this is really useful for Starborn ships. See my video on that for details. You can make any hab suitable for crafting now. I also like having a bounty clearance kiosk nearby. The most important change for me on Starborn ships is being able to add a bed. This opens up plenty of possibilities for creativity and very functional micro ship builds. I think some players will also use the new empty hab feature to design amazing large-scale interiors using empty 3x3 habs. The final aspect of the update that I recommend checking is fixes for quests. Personally, I am stuck with 49 of 50 achievements on Xbox because I cannot complete the Ryujin quest line. When I look to find the operative, I only see a mission marker. I hope either this update or the next one will fix it. I'd rather not have to go to New Game Plus and repeat the whole Ryujin quest line just to have a chance at this achievement. Are you excited by this new update? What do you want to see in a future version? I'm still waiting for Creations and their creation kit to arrive so we get Bethesda-supported modding. I predict we'll see a teaser for Shattered Space at the Xbox event in June, and then we'll get the DLC in the fall. My name is Richard. If you like this content, please feel free to like and subscribe. This channel recently achieved 1,000 subscribers, and I'm thankful to all of you. I will see you in the Starfield.